Reginald!
Yeah, what? No, I'm not playing Halo. You're playing Halo. What happened?
I broke my aim button.
So you have. You know what this means, right?
You don't mean...
I do. Archibald, I just have one question for you. Explosion?
To my friend Reginald, what is this unholy construction that you've wrought upon these godless Lorentz-driving heathens? You do understand that the 4th of July was 4 months ago and that Diwali was at the beginning of the month? Not that I'm complaining, as this build seems to ensure that no sodium-saturated metaslave is ever safe from a blast bomb or burst of high-explosive-fueled rampage! With this build, we have yet again reminded every poor slob who has the misfortune to encounter us that aiming is for poor people. The last word is a weapon of pure contention. For the PC community, it reminds them of a meta gone past. For the console community, it reminds them that they will never be as cool as you. Look, you know that we are not the most yeehaw inclined of fellows, but I would be a liar if I didn't say this weapon didn't strike some kind of deep-down primal urge to challenge every known living creature to a duel at high noon. This better not awaken anything in me. This fully automatic hand cannon not only boasts the fastest time to kill in the entire game of 0.53 seconds, but also is, without a doubt, the fastest way to rise to the top of the leaderboards upon the piles of Crucible 8 bodies. If you ever want to witness the complete 5 stages of grief, swap to this weapon on a straight line in Crucible 8 at about 30 meters and watch their stupid face turn from confidence to anguish. Die, shotgun monkey, die! Do remember to be mindful of your aim, however. You will need to land all of your headshots to achieve this scandalous time to kill, and in ranges that are too tight you will find it awkward to land your shots. But we have solutions to that issue later. Do you remember last week's TWAB where Bungie said they would be nerfing a handful of abilities, and specifically targeting exotics that regenerated said abilities faster? Me neither, because the young Ahamkara's spine seemed to have been completely forgotten about in that discussion. Upon first glance, this dragon skeleton grants your trip mine a dose of solar-flavored Viagra, allowing it to last far longer in the battlefield. And while this is true, it misses the main draw of the enhanced grenades. This throwable hall pass to Heaven's Gate has increased damage, an extreme increase in durability, and best of all, it allows all of your abilities a 15% off coupon to your next trip mine purchase. Also, as an added bonus, you gain the fastball mod for free, which means that your flingable explosive middle finger has an even better time denying access to the enemy. Coming with this next patch, we must ensure that the Crucible brain rot doesn't learn about these more obfuscated properties so that we alone may continue to abuse them. These two exotics in combination make for a good pairing, but they lack a consistent uptime. Enter the Orowing's Maul. Despite their waning popularity, grenade launchers still hold the top spot for both pissing off players of easily exploitable positioning and dealing big bursts of damage at medium ranges. This particular role has both demolitionist and auto-loading holster with a proximity detonator. This role allows you to guarantee your portable 4th of July cannon will always be locked and loaded. And now for the truly dastardly genius of this build. When you combine these all together like some kind of family-sized pizza of pain... damn it. Now I'm hungry. You get a loadout that can lock down an entire zone single-handedly without needing to ever press the aim down sights button. Leading with an Orowing's grenade, you can nearly immediately swap into your last word if you use the soon-to-be buffed quick access sling mod. If your grenade launcher shot was even moderately accurate, a singular headshot from the last word will immediately send them a one-way ticket to their own cremation ceremony. But sometimes, as you are well aware, the gaggle of Crucible smooth brains like to move in packs to avoid predators. To these groups, I recommend an immediate and generous application of high explosives. Fire both your grenade launcher and your enhanced trip mine and pepper shots into your target's general direction to make sure that nothing is even left twitching when the smoke clears. This combo is, of course, perfectly sufficient by itself, but you and I both know I want to ensure that no enemy keyboard is left unsmashed. Running this all in combination with the top tree gunslinger will allow you access to the explosive knife melee and the Chain of Woes passive. The explosive knife, when thrown wombo combo style with your trip mine, will deal over 250 damage to any guardian unfortunate enough to be in the receiving end. Better yet, this will guarantee a large portion of ability regen even with low discipline, and it will lie in wait for its prey for a few seconds if you happen to miss. And even still, your last word will be reloaded and ready extremely frequently with the Chain of Woes buff from precision kills. This will help mitigate the last word's smaller magazine size. Something the average species of Crucible fungus may miss about the absent presence of aiming down sights is the permanent uptime of your radar and your strafe speed. This comes as essentially a hidden third perk to the last word, which affords us the ability to always be mindful of the next crouching tiger hidden Fellwinter lurking around the corner. Indeed, our continued abuse of hipfire can grant us an easy time countering any sudden aggression with a simple backpedal. I suggest running a high mobility alongside a double bomber mod, for both increased success rate at 3-tap lobotomies, but also, of course, for free grenade energy upon dodging. If you find yourself with your back against the wall, use your awareness to find a soon-to-be contested choke point, and plant a trip mine and/or explosive knife if you're feeling extra evil. If even one of these lands but partial damage, it will make cleanup with either your grenade launcher or your Rudy Tooty McShooty much easier. While it is true that ability regeneration mods are getting nerfed, that does not mean they are useless. So a personal recommendation would be to utilize a stasis element young Ahamkara's spine to get more grenade energy faster. Additionally, while at the time of this letter I have no means to test it, the TWAB implied that changes would be coming to individual grenade types. So any sort of armor modification that would increase ability usage would be greatly beneficial, despite the changes to cooldowns. We must continue to research and exploit any tools we can to minimize the nerfs Bungie has implemented. I am in no rush to fix my controller. While my ability to run anything with a reticle will be out of commission, this hip-firing 6-shooter will do me fine for the time being. Although I must say it feels uncomfortable at times using this thing, as if I am conforming with the general public. Ugh. But it also brings me back to my childhood, back when ice cream vans would sell cap guns in the summer. Those days were wild. Long live the Yeehaw gun. Your friend, Archibald. Right, a little bit of glitter, and it's done.
Hey, Archibald, old buddy, old pal.
Hi, Mr. Skyburner. I made you a present.
A present? For me? Why, golly gosh, thank you, Archibald. What is it?
Why, it's a bomb, of course!